Let's watch the fastest leg lock submissions that happened at CJI. First we will start with Kade Ruotolo and Mateus Diniz. I like how aggressive they are starting, both of them. Both of them have very good wrestling. They mainly won ADCC Worlds with wrestling, so they are very, very good at it. Little trip from Mateus, and Ruotolo is straight up power slapping Mateus. In most cases, for sure in IBJJF, that would be a DQ, but not in CJI. The referee is just saying chill, chill, and let's continue. I really like Ruotolo's style. Half of the time, I don't think he knows what he will do next. He's just going with the flow all the time. And Mateus is keeping both of his hands low, so he's ready to down block whatever Ruotolo will do to him. An interesting strategy Ruotolo will use in this match against Mateus is pushing him to the wall and then taking him down. The wall is at such a weird angle, so it's so hard to keep your balance. It will be so easy for Ruotolo to finish this single leg. And I think we will see this a lot in CJI too. And straight into side control Ruotolo is. Mateus is trying to use his right butterfly hook in to hold the leg of Ruotolo, but he didn't manage to do it. This is a clean side control for Ruotolo. And Ruotolo is very opportunistic when he attacks. So maybe he will wait for Mateus to go on his side and attack a Dars or a guillotine from there. There is not a lot of competition footage from Ruotolo attacking from side control. He is mostly looking for scrambles, and he will end up somehow submitting you from the scramble. But he's not known for this like position by position attack with a system. And now he's going into mount, let's see. Mateus is very good at escaping mount. He even escaped Gordon Ryan from mount, so let's see. I really like how Ruotolo is holding the hip of Mateus with his left arm. That will allow Ruotolo to put a lot more pressure on Mateus. And it's also harder for Mateus to hip escape from this position. But I think Ruotolo is waiting for an opportunity to snatch a submission from this position. Mateus is very good at playing half guard, so let's see. Oh my god, Kade was going for a guillotine. That Marcelo type guillotine was very good from that position. But now Mateus is in deep half guard, so let's see. Oh my god, just hip switching straight away and escaping Ruotolo is. That was so good from Ruotolo. And it's also very good how he kept Mateus playing guard, because Mateus was trying to stand up from that position. So that is very good. Stapling the right arm of Mateus Ruotolo is. And now this is a better position for Mateus. So let's see, open guard. But straight away Ruotolo is putting pressure, trying to raw drag that right arm of Mateus. Watch how Ruotolo is using his right leg to clear that grip of Mateus. That is so nice. And he will manage to clear it. So good. And now he's again into half guard, putting pressure. I also like how Ruotolo is using his head all the time to put pressure on the opponent. Watch how he's using his chin to staple that top arm of Mateus. So it's hard for Mateus to get like a good underhook on Ruotolo. Let's see, trying to elevate Mateus. That was very good elevation from Mateus. He regained his guard for a little bit. But now again Ruotolo is putting this headquarters pressure on Mateus. Maybe a fast knee slice from Ruotolo from here. Let's see, he's very good at knee slicing. And also watch how Ruotolo is hand fighting from top. He's one of the few that do that from top. Okay, knee slice, but Mateus survived that. And now Mateus is going for a clean half guard, which I really don't like because it's easy for Ruotolo to step over that leg, yeah. And this defense from Mateus is so weird. I really don't like it. Instead of clearing your knee line and escaping this position, you are just holding the guy. Which I really don't like because you are just losing time here. And you are just surviving instead of escaping this position. And you see like Ruotolo is not panicking here. He's just keeping steady pressure and trying to clear that grips of Mateus. And now Ruotolo is free. And straight away he's attacking the second leg of Mateus. Let's see. Going with a straight footlock grip, but transitioning into Aoki lock. And he got it. That was amazing submission. Rutolo had zero fear in this match. And let's transition into Levi Jones Leary and Roberto Jimenez match. And I'm really excited to break down this match because it's a clash of styles. Roberto is one of the most dynamic athletes in Jiu-Jitsu. He's also very well rounded. And Levi Jones Leary is a guard specialist, mostly going for back takes and leg locks straight from his guard. So let's see how Roberto will deal with this guard of Levi. Also, Levi is one of the best at guard retention. He's always framing the shoulders of his opponents and being safe. He will never attack if he doesn't feel safe himself. So let's see. He's straight away going for this De La Riva and into Berimbolo, but Roberto is defending sitting on his right hip, which is a good defense for this Berimbolo, but you need to be careful because the opponents can wrestle up and take top position, but because Roberto knows that Levi will not wrestle up against him, he will be safe to do this defense all the time. So let's see what adjustments Levi will do to get these leg locks and back takes. So now they're just in like this De La Riva position. Let's see what Levi will do. He's getting underhook grip on the De La Riva and spinning under Roberto. This is very good. And again, Roberto is defending sitting on his right hip and backstepping. But now Levi is ready. And he transitioned into the second leg of Roberto, which was light. And now straight away he's going into this like cross ashi position where he can expose the heel. So let's see. And now he has the heel bite. Let's see. This is very bad for Roberto. This heel is very deep. So let's see if he will manage to finish it. I don't know how Roberto is not tapping to this. So let's see. And now Levi is adjusting and going into this like a reverse heel hook grip, which is even better because it's so hard for Roberto to slip his heel from this position, you see. And he was submitted. That was very good from Levi. Very good. And let's transition straight away into Victor Hugo and Lucas Kennard match. This will be amazing. He's one of the best at playing outside guard. So let's see how Hugo will manage to deal with his guard play. He's pulling into close guard and he really likes to play close guard and get into his like K-guard position. So let's see if he'll manage to do it. He's going deeper and deeper and now this is very deep. So let's see. But Victor Hugo managed to slip the knee line. So nothing there. Victor Hugo is just framing the shoulder of Lucas. So let's see. Lucas is sitting up. Lucas really likes to sit up and straight away like shoot for this K-guard from a sit-up position. Yeah, like this, but Victor defended. And pay attention to Lucas Kennard legs. Look how close to his chest he's keeping the legs. This is so important because there is no space for Hugo to get into side control, you see. So also one more detail, pay attention to the legs of Lucas, how he's keeping one leg close to his chest and one leg a little bit more extended. This is very important because it allows him to not be stuck, you see. So this is very good guard play from Lucas Kennard. And also always framing the hips, like self-framing. And now getting this position, let's see, this is very good. You see, like he goes for this K-guard entry, but when he feels that he's losing that first leg, he transitions to the second leg, which puts Hugo on the back, you see. He's making like a trip. So this is very good. And I only seen a few people do that. And this is very good. Straight away back step into inside heel hook. This was very good. Let's break this down. Okay, so he's going just this back step. He's going for this back step, and Hugo was on the wrong side. You see, he was on the left side. And when Lucas got the knee line in, he straight away got this like heel hook. But this was a big mistake from Hugo going onto the left hip instead of the right hip. You see, you really there are like two options from here. You are either defending to the right hip and doing like ballerina toes, or clearing the knee line, like pushing the right knee of Lucas before he got this dip. So that was two of the defenses Hugo could have done, but he did nothing there because I think Lucas caught him like unprepared. So very good. Thank you guys. Goodbye.
Do you enjoy the chaos that the quintet style brings?
Everyone has their own way of doing things. Like ADCC goes more towards the realism aspect. Okay, who's the best athlete on the planet? Quintet is more towards entertainment because it introduces chaos into the equation. For example, you could have someone who's incredibly good at jiu-jitsu, but he might lose to someone who's much less skilled in jiu-jitsu to him, just because he's already fought 3 guys in a row and he's exhausted. So now you get to see the best guy in the world who's completely exhausted fighting another guy who's much less than him. And that's drama, that's chaos, that's things you can't really prepare for so well in the training room. And so a match that normally would have a very certain outcome. Now the outcome is completely uncertain. And that's a big part of what makes entertainment. The things we find most entertaining are the things where the outcome is the least expected. We like upsets. We like chaos. And that is what we find entertaining.